How you guys doing? It's your boy Nick, aka King Midas, and it's been a while. It's been a while. I I've been busy doing a lot of stuff. So, but that's gonna be for another video. Actually, that's gonna be for another video. I've decided. So yeah. Right now, I am going to talk about the It movie and my personal review on what I thought of the movie. I've been meaning to do this like today's Friday. Why am I stuttering? I've been meaning to do this the last 3 days. I saw it Tuesday, and I was gonna do it like the day after. But stuff's just been happening. It's been a busy week. I just got home from school like 2 hours ago. So yeah. So I'm gonna talk about the movie. To be honest, that movie, I had a lot of fun when I went to the movie. I went to the movies with my girlfriend and her best friend and her best friend's little brother. He's 8, by the way. He is 8 years old, and he wanted to go see this. He wanted to go see it, and I'm like, you know what? It's no surprise, because this little boy, he got some balls. He got some balls. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah. So the movie. Let me talk about the movie. So when I got in there, I was like, okay, let's start this up, because I was actually really excited. I'm not a big scary movie guy. But I was like, you know what? I actually want to go see this, because when the trailer released and I saw it, I was like, this right here, oh my god, that looks good, because I don't know how many of you have seen the original that came out in 1990, but I saw it and I was like, man, this ain't a bad movie, especially for the time back then. It was a pretty good movie. I mean, it wasn't as scary. It was more of like a campy vibe to it, but it was good. So I was like, oh man, they're making a reboot of a pretty iconic horror movie. So I went to go see it. To be honest, it made me laugh. I laughed pretty hard. No, and that's not a bad thing actually, because I mean, the actors, the kid actors, they were freaking hilarious. They were hilarious. They were really funny. They were good actors. They did a great job. Bill Skarsgård, the guy who played It, did an amazing job. And everybody else, they just did a pretty good job, acting wise. And I gotta thank Stephen King for making such an iconic character. The movie, I actually laughed. I laughed as much as it was as humorous as it was scary, if that makes sense. When Pennywise wasn't on screen, and it focused on the kids and the not so serious, not so eerie moments, it was pretty funny. I almost, at one point I was like, is this a comedy or a horror movie? And it was both. I never thought those things could mix, because I was scared and I laughed. So and like that movie, I really did enjoy that movie. The only thing, but I mean, I'm not gonna say it was a 5-star blowout, because I mean, every movie has its flaw, almost. Some movies have no flaws, but that movie, I mean, it had a couple. Now, if you know that there were bullies in the movie, it was set in the 1980s, the late 1980s. Like when the movie starts, it's like 1988, and I feel like I heard somebody. Oh no, he's coming. Okay, So it's set in 1988, I believe. That's like right when the movie starts. And I'm not gonna tell you what happened, just so you go into the movie and say, oh wow, they're starting off with that. But when I saw it, what was I? Where was I? What's that? Oh yeah, I was talking about my flaws. So set in the 1980s, and bullies were a thing. I mean, bullies are a thing now, but these bullies, pretty cliche. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the cliche type of bullying, like calling people names, stealing lunch money, stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not saying someone stole somebody's lunch money in the movie, but it was pretty it was cliche. That's the only problem I had with it. That the bullies were extremely cliche. They weren't very unique. It's like I've seen bullies in 10,000 different movies, and they're all the same, and yeah, but this one bully, the main, they had this main group of bullies that basically tortured the kids, not like physically tortured, but mentally tortured by, just bullying them and stuff. Like the main one, the one who basically ran the group, I guess, that tank top guy with the red shirt. If you watch the trailer, I forget his name, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You may be surprised by what I tell you. Every time he was on screen, I think it was as intense as when Pennywise was on screen. And that's saying something. Pennywise, the main villain of the main villain of the movie, is just as scary as this bully. This bully, he was pretty freaking, he was intense. He did things that he was actually, when he wasn't doing cliche stuff, he was doing some pretty fucked up stuff. I was like, he really just did that. I'm not, because this is a spoiler-free video, so I'm not going to spoil anything. But you'll probably be shocked. You'll be like, oh my god, he really just did that. It's, yeah, but in the theater. So, like I said, I went to see it with my girlfriend and her best friend, and when we saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of saw some clips on YouTube. Everybody was recording the movie, putting clips on YouTube and shit, and I saw a couple, cause honestly, I kind of wanted to get the scare out of my system. I'm a little bitch, and I wanted to get the scare out of my system before I saw the movie, because I was like, you know what, I don't feel like being scared and jumping and shit. I'm in front of my, because I'm in front of my girlfriend, so I'm not gonna try and, act like a punk, because I am a punk. And I watched a couple, and there was these couple scenes where I knew what was gonna happen and that there was gonna be a scare. And so what I would do was, she's sitting on, she's on my right side, and we were holding hands, and whenever I knew something was about to happen, like right there, I would be like that, and I would grab her and stuff, and shake her, and she would grab my hand so tight, she almost broke my hand. She freaking squeezed my hand so tight, lordy. And the 8-year-old, her brother's, her best friend's brother, it was, I mean, I give him props. He's 8, trying to go see a scary movie. He knows it's a scary movie with a freaking clown that turns into your worst nightmare. So he went to go see it, but that doesn't mean he wasn't scared, because he was scared. There were a couple of times, he put his knees up like that, or, he closed his eyes. He was holding my girlfriend's hand and his sister's hand. He was right in between them. And it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of made me laugh, but I also felt bad, because I'm like, why'd you guys bring him out here? He's gonna have nightmares. He's not gonna want to sleep alone for 5 months. and stuff, but they brought him out there because it was his birthday. That was his birthday gift, I guess. Yeah. But it was pretty fun. I had a great time. I suggest everyone go see it. Like now, while people are in the theaters, because that's also something that was pretty good. Like hearing people laugh and hearing how they react. It's funny, and it's fun because you kind of get to do it too. Because there were a couple of times where I was yelling in the movie theater. I was like, yeah, like when like they were I can't spoil it. I can't spoil it. I was being a part of the the yelling and the chanting and stuff, and I was laughing my ass off the movie because it was pretty funny. But yeah, I suggest everyone go see it as soon as possible. If you haven't already seen it, it's pretty good. I'm gonna give this movie. This is my first movie review on YouTube, so I think I'm gonna give this movie. I think I'm gonna give every movie that I review a rating, like a rating of stars, like from 1 through 5. A lot of people do that, so I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna give this movie I think I'm gonna give it a 4. I laughed a lot, and I also got scared. Even though a couple of times even though I told you I did watch some scenes from it already, because people posting shit on YouTube, it makes me curious. So I'm like, okay, I gotta see this. This looks fun. But yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. That's like a B. That is a B actually. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not perfect, obviously. The only reason it's missing that 1 star is because the bullies were really cliche. I can't think of any other reason to remove 1 star, because every other thing in the movie was good. It was really good. I had a fun time. Yeah. And if you want to go see it, I live in Illinois. I live in Hazel Crest, Illinois, and there's a movie theater right around the corner from my house, and it's called Marcus Cinema Theaters, I think. Marcus, that's the name of the guy that owns the movie theater, I guess. And it's pretty nice. It's really nice, and it's not like your regular movie theater. It's they have reclining chairs. If you in every single theater, if you get the Ultra or Super DLX screen, the those theaters, they have the recliners are black, and they have you just press a button. You don't it's not like one of those older recliners where you pull it. It's like the newer recliner where you press the button and it slows it go out and it goes all the way back here, And if you get the Super or Ultra DLX movie, then the seats are black and you have more space between people. So if you're next to a stranger and you don't know them, you don't have to be all up against that stranger. And they have a button. They have a power button that lights up blue. When you press it, it lights up blue and automatic heated seat. You get a heated recliner seat for the Ultra and Super DLX movie. And the rest of the movies are just regular. They have red recliners. I'm not saying they're not comfortable. I mean, the only thing is the theater is smaller and it has the seats are red. So, yeah, but basically they're the same recliner. So yeah, there's my review of the movie It. I'll drop a couple more videos pretty soon. So, yeah. See you guys later.